Hello everyone! On the previous classes, we learned the first chapter, How Far is the River, written by Ruskin Bond. So it was a beautiful story of a boy who is thirsty to see the beauty of nature, the beauty of river. We learned many question answers of that chapter and we done all the activities and we also learned the activities. Then we learned to make a poster. Then we learned how to write a letter. Then we learned about describing words, naming words. Then we learned about synonym, adjectives and prepositions. These are the things that we learned on the previous chapter. On the first chapter, How Far is the River of Unit 1. On today's class, we are going to begin the new chapter, the second chapter of Unit 1, The Echoing Green. So, it is a poem written by William Blake. So, let's begin our today's class. William Blake. William Blake was born on 20th November 1757. He is a famous English poet and painter. His works include Songs of Innocence and Songs of Experience. So the poem Echoing Green, which we are going to learn today, appears in his Songs of Innocence. He died on 1827. First of all, let's hear the poem, The Echoing Green. The sun does arise and make happy the skies. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. The skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around to the bell's cheerful sound, while our spots shall be seen on the echoing green. Old John with white hair does laugh away care, sitting under the oak among the old folk. They laugh at our play, and so they all say, such were the joys when the old girls and boys in our youth time were seen on the echoing green. Till the little ones weary, no more can be merry. The sun does descend, and our sports have an end round the laps of their mother. Many sisters and brothers, like birds in their nest, are ready for rest, and sport no more seen on the darkening green, and sport no more seen on the darkening green. So students, you heard the poem The Echoing Green? Well, this poem is written by William Blake. So I hope you have read the poem. Which season does the poet describes in the poem? In the poem, the poet describes about the spring season. Right, in this poem, the poet describes about the spring season. We know that the spring is the most beautiful season, and beautiful scenes are then plentiful in nature. So, it's really a time of joy, and we know that people of all ages spend most of the day in the open. From dawn to dusk, children play outside. So, in this poem, William Blake describes about these ideas. So, first let's look at the first sentence. The sun does arise and make happy the skies. What does this sentence mean by? Yeah, the rising sun makes the sky happier. This is the meaning of this sentence. So, when the sun comes up, usually the sky became brighter. So, instead of the word brighter, the poet has used the word happy. The sun does arise and make happy the skies. It means by the rising sun makes the sky brighter. So earlier we understood that the poet is describing about the spring season in this poem is by the word spring in the given sentence. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. So here the poet describes that the poet says that when the spring arrives, it is welcomed with the ringing of merry bells. The spring has arrived and it is welcomed with the ringing of bells. The skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush. So, do you know what is skylark? A skylark is a small brown bird that sings while flying. So, skylark is a small brown colored bird that sings while flying. So here the poet says, the skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around to the bell's cheerful sound. Here we understand that the birds like skylark are flying around, singing in tune like the ringing of the bells. So the birds are flying around, singing in tune like the ringing of bells. The skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around to the bell's cheerful sound. Next sentence. While our spots shall be seen on the echoing green. While our spots shall be seen on the echoing green. Here, who is the poet describes as our? In the given sentence, who is the poet describes as our? While our spots shall be seen on the echoing green. The word our describes children. While children start their sports, their shouts could be heard on the echoing green. Next sentence. Old John with white hair does laugh away care, sitting under the oak among the old folk. Here, the poet describes about a man. Who is the man? John. Yes, the poet describes about a man called John. His features are also given. He has white hair and he is old. Old John with white hair. So John is very old and he has white hair. What is he doing? Yeah, he is sitting under the oak tree with his friends. His friends are also old like him. So old John is sitting under the oak with his friends. And he is laughing as he watches the children play. He and his friends are laughing as they watches the children play. And after that, they laugh at our play, and soon they all say, such were the joys when we all girls and boys in our youth time were seen on the echoing green. Then the old people are thinking of their younger days, and they are saying that they were also like these children in their youth time. They were also on the echoing green in their youth time. Now next paragraph. Till the little ones weary, no more can be merry. The sun does descend, and our spots heaven and round the laps of their mother. So here in this paragraph, the poet describes about the closing of the spring day. As the sun sets, the children end their sports. So the setting sun is a signal to the children to end their sports, and they will be also very tired. And then they will take rest in their mother's lap as the birds take shelter in their nest in the evening. And now, many sisters and brothers, like birds in their nest, are ready for rest and sport no more seen on the darkening green. And now there is no more spot and no more sound. The green fields are covered with darkness. So, this is the theme of the poem. First, the sun rises up, and the rising sun making the skies brighter. Then many birds flying around singing in tune. And spring has arrived. It is welcomed with a ringing of bells. Then children will start their sports, and their shouts could be heard on the echoing green. Then old people like John are sitting under the oak, and they all are laughing as they watch the children play, and they are thinking of their younger days. They were also on the echoing green in their youth time. As the sun sets, the children end their sports, and also they were tired. They take rest in their mother's lap as the birds take shelter in their nest in the evening. And now there is no more spot and no more sound. The green fields are covered with darkness. So I hope you understand the theme of the poem. Now let's get to question answers. Answer the following questions. Here there are 6 questions. The first one, what does the expression the echoing green suggest? What does the expression the echoing green suggest? It suggests the echoing sounds of children in the greeny nature. Yes, the expression the echoing green suggests the echoing sounds of children in the greeny nature. Second one, is old John happy? Pick out the line to support your answer. Is old John happy? Yes, old John is happy. Pick out the line to support your answer. Old John with white hair does laugh away care. Yes, so you need to write the answer of that question in your own words. Third one, why are the little ones no more merry? Why are the little ones no more merry? The little ones are no more merry because they are very tired of the day-long play. So the answer is the little ones are no more merry because they are tired of the day-long play. Fourth one, what effect does the descending sun have on sports? What effect does the descending sun have on sport? The descending sun gives children to put an end to that day's sport. So the answer is the descending sun gives children to put an end to the day-long sports. Fifth one, where do the sisters and brothers take rest? Where do the sisters and brothers take rest? Yeah, the sisters and brothers take rest round the laps of their mother. Where do the sisters and brothers take rest? Yeah, the sisters and brothers take rest round the laps of their mother. Sixth one, what does the speaker mean by the darkening green? What does the speaker mean by the darkening green? The speaker means the closing of a lively day. Yes, the answer is by the darkening green. The expression the darkening green, the speaker means the closing of a lively day. Okay, students, our class is ending here. So in this class, we learned the poem The Echoing Green and its theme. Then we answered the 6 questions given in the textbook. On the next class, we'll be doing the remaining activities. There are only 3 activities on this chapter. Bye-bye, students. See you all at the next class.